David Bieber, a British criminal who came from the United States. He is best known for being involved in the murder of a British police officer, PC Broadhurst, in 2003.
As a member of the community following the news about David Bieber, I felt a mix of fear and concern as the story began to unfold. The tale of a criminal involved in the murder of police officer PC Broadhurst shook the sense of safety in our neighborhood. When I heard about the tragic incident that occurred on December 26, 2003, I couldn't help but feel connected to the officers who are fighting to keep us safe. The information coming through the news was shocking. I remember how the media described the tense moments when two police officers tried to stop Bieber, who seemed like just an ordinary driver, but turned out to have malicious intentions. As they attempted a routine check, the situation quickly escalated into chaos when Bieber pulled out a gun and shot at them. I felt a deep sorrow knowing that PC Broadhurst lost his life in the line of duty protecting the community. News about Bieber's background also surprised me. He used to be a talented athlete and businessman, but his life took a dark turn when he got involved in crime. Seeing how someone could fall so far, from a bodybuilding champion to a murderer, made me reflect on how fragile the line is between good and evil. The bravery of the police officers involved in capturing Bieber after the incident made me feel proud, but also angry. How could someone like Bieber slip into society and hide behind a false identity? It left me feeling unsafe, and I wondered how much we really know about the people around us. When Bieber was finally arrested and put on trial, I followed every development closely. Hearing that he was sentenced to life in prison provided some relief, but I knew that no punishment could bring back the lost lives. This case served as a painful reminder of the risks faced by police officers and the challenges our community must confront in ensuring safety and justice. I hope incidents like this won't happen again, and that we can all live in a safer environment.
In a normally quiet small town, news of the tragic murder of PC Broadhurst by David Bieber shakes the entire community. I was one of the residents who witnessed how the tragedy changed the atmosphere of our city. However, there was one night that I will always remember, the night when all our sense of security began to disappear. After the incident, I often walked past Grange Avenue, where the incident took place. One evening, as I walked home from work, the atmosphere seemed very different. Thick fog covered the road, and the sound of the howling wind seemed to carry the whisper of names I didn't want to hear. When I passed the place where the police were shot, I felt a strange vibration all over my body. There was something in the air, something that made me feel less alone. Suddenly, I heard footsteps behind me. At first, I thought it was just my imagination, but when I turned my head, a black shadow flashed quickly. My heart was beating fast. A man in a dark jacket appeared to be standing at the end of the street, and I felt as if he was watching me. As I tried to quicken my pace, I felt something cold touch my skin, as if an invisible hand was reaching out to me. When I got home, I couldn't sleep. The sound of the gunshots I had heard on the news rang in my ears, as if calling me back to that night. The next day, I shared my experience with my neighbors and discovered that I wasn't the only one who felt something strange. Many people report similar experiences, whispering voices, passing shadows, and the feeling of being watched while passing along the road. We decided to get together and perform a ritual to honor the officers who lost their lives. However, when night fell and we gathered at the scene, the atmosphere became very tense. The wind blew hard and the candles we brought went out instantly. In the darkness, we heard a faint sound, as if someone was trying to warn us to leave. That night, fear enveloped us. Many of us ran home, not daring to look back. Since then, Grange Avenue has been a place we avoid. We believe that the souls involved in this tragedy have not found peace, and we hope that no one else has to go through the same horrific experience that we did. Since that incident, I and many others have continued to live with the memory of that night, as well as the fear of what might be lurking in the darkness.